Face Watchers, global listeners, organization, and corporation, we welcome you to the Day Voice Reality Experience. We are truly grateful for all your support and the hard work of our production team in our endeavors to deliver the best to you. Here's to your view as well as your hearing. Ralph Withers, Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm not sure what time zone you may be in right now, but my guarantee to you is I won't waste your time. My background, as well as my present ground, may be a little different from yours. I only deliver based on my personal experience and experiences I've learned through the experience of others. I want to thank you for allowing me to be in your view as well as your hearing. For those of you that may be privately logged in, watching, listening, using your device of choice, your 5 stars, your likes, your hearts, and comments matter more than you know. You're a gift to me and I'm a gift to you. You have a grace on your life to do something no one else can do. If you're not causing harm to yourself, if you're not causing harm to other people, if you're not breaking the law, I encourage you now with having proper mentorship in your life to fly. If you would like to be added to the mailing list, please contact at your earliest convenience. And remember, for some people, sometimes the only voice you have is results. And sometimes for some people, success is produced through great struggle. Until next time, Ralph Withers Jr.
A warm welcome to some and a welcome back to others. Day Voice Reality with Ralph Withers Jr. You may hear something you've never heard. You may see something you haven't seen. Sponsored by listeners, viewers, private business, and organizations. Stay connected.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for allowing me to be in your view as well as your hearing for a few moments. Ralph Withers Jr. here. Be sure to subscribe or join. One act of kindness could be the biggest turning point of your life. You may hear something you haven't heard. You may see something you haven't seen.
Ralph E. Withers, Jr., born November 30th, 1980, was raised in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. He is a general public networker who considers himself 1% mentor and 99.99% student. The journey for Withers is consistently evolving. He is a man that really believes one's actions are predicated on what one believes. He passionately believes a closed mind does not get fed. He understands and is extremely sensitive to the reality that he is not called to everyone. He's a man that sees solutions where others may only see problems. He aspires to be caring, open-minded, and a source of enlightenment to those whom he encounters. His greatest accolade is being a solution and not a problem. Withers' writings and work are born from his personal experiences, his belief system, and what he has learned from the experiences of others. He considers himself one of the most imperfect men on earth, which is what drives him to continuously seek knowledge, understanding, and wisdom.
Thank you so much for allowing me to be in your view as well as your hearing. If you have a few minutes, Ralph Withers Jr. here. Really, I'm no one to know, but a little bit about myself. I'm one that sees solutions where others may only see problems. I solely focus on the solution, organize it, and monitor the growth. I'm currently running a fast-growing radio podcast with over 5,000 plus listeners here to date, 200 plus reviews from individuals and other multiple sources globally, plus an audience that ranges from ages 13 to 65. There is much history that comes with my background, which will be released at a later date. Enough about me. The second half of this conversation will be coming from a subject titled The Problem with Church People. I'm not sure to whom I'm assigned to or if you can relate to this or not. But in my personal persuasion, there is a problem called lack of knowledge. Some people only believe what they see for various reasons, and some do their own due diligence and search out things for themselves, distributing the knowledge accordingly. The second problem you have as it relates to dealing with people, most people unfortunately tied to a person, a place, or an idea. The key to this conversation is, when are you going to wake up to the reality that some things in life only come by trial and error? In other words, some things simply have to be walked out by you. Shifting has to become your best friend. Just keep in mind that shifting could be very uncomfortable, in fact, completely out of your norm, but could be extremely rewarding despite opposition. Here's a sidebar for you. One of the most greatest private problems you could experience is to have public success and struggle to release what you develop in private. If you really analyze the response of others with a balanced ear, you will clearly understand the root of the real problem. For symptoms are camouflages that stem from the root. Until next time, Ralph Withers, Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for allowing me to be in your view as well as your hearing for a few moments. Ralph Withers, Jr. here. Be sure to subscribe or join. One act of kindness could be the biggest turning point of your life. You may hear something you haven't heard. You may see something you haven't seen.